Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying on and showing you guys a bunch of my favorite vintage finds in San Francisco. As you guys know, I love a vintage fit. I used to have a show in New York called Vintage in the City, if you remember that. We used to take people to vintage stores in New York. That was a lot of fun, then I was fired, but I still love going to vintage stores. That has not changed. Life lesson, we grew, we learned, then I started doing I Love Your Fit. When we were doing that show though, it was so funny because we would style someone in an outfit from a vintage store, and so many pieces I own now are just from that show because we would style someone and I would stand there looking at them for a few hours and I was like, oh my god, that jacket is so cute. I would end up buying it. It was the best and the worst, and that's why I have no closet space. We've been here a few years now and I feel like I've spent so long wedding planning, I haven't really gotten into my flow of things here, and I love cute curated vintage shops, and there's so many in the Bay Area. So I have been checking out my list of places I want to go one by one, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite finds. While I was looking at this pile of stuff, I realized that it's a lot of tops. I don't know why I lean towards tops and jackets when I'm shopping, even if it's non-vintage, but interesting observation about myself. One of my more recent stops was at Moody Goose Vintage, and they just opened a location in New York, but their San Francisco location is very, very famous. I feel like that's one of the top places people will recommend. And they had a curated festival section because Coachella was happening around then. Overall, I feel like their pieces were very approachable for everyday wear. Sometimes a lot of vintage stores focus way too heavily on like streetwear or Y2K, and their styles feel like stuff you can't actually just wear every day walking around. And I feel like Moody Goose has really fun, cool pieces that you can definitely wear and feel normal in. So first up, I got this little vest. I've been obsessed with suede recently. Little brown suede vest. It is from Ann Taylor, and the logo, I used to intern at Ann Taylor. The logo is much older than when I was working there, so I am not sure when this is from. It says Y2K. I love that it's got these two little front pockets and that it's full length. I feel like a lot of times you find something like this and it does look kind of cropped, so I love that this I feel comfortable in. Definitely a great piece for spring. I would style it with probably just the jeans I'm wearing, a cute oversized hobo bag, maybe some boots. Definitely something that can be dressed up or down. Next, from Moody Goose, I got this Dayton's Marshall Fields Hudson's. I don't know why it has three names with apostrophes, but this big, oversized, probably men's, what would you even call this tone? This is like the color I want my hair to be honest. Like ashy brown trench coat. I love it so much. It has this second layer that you can kind of unzip from inside, but it's a size 40, so it probably is men's. I love the length of this, and for me, sometimes it's hard to find pieces that are actually cool toned. There's a lot of trench coats that have that warmy, yellowy green color. I saw this jacket and I immediately loved it. So this one is definitely going to be a staple in my wardrobe. And being on the taller end, having an actually long jacket feels amazing for me. Next up is Indigo Vintage in the Marina, and they have another on Haight-Ashbury. I have been to both. I don't remember my Haight-Ashbury experience because I was there like my first week when I moved to San Francisco, but I have been back to the Marina location a few times. Something mini niche that I love about it is that they have a lot of Abercrombie pieces and like good quality older Abercrombie stuff, and I feel like the fit of things, they just don't make it like that anymore. So I have a few pieces from there. The store is so beautiful, and they have this little trinket table in the middle that I'm obsessed with. I love knickknacks. It's got the cutest little things, and they also have kids clothes there. They have men's, and I was talking to the sales associate and she was telling me that the Marina location, while Haight-Ashbury is focused more on younger Y2K audiences, the Marina location has more elevated pieces. Maybe the price point's a little bit higher, the materials are a little bit nicer. There's a few designer pieces sprinkled in, and it's just focused on higher quality materials, and I really do feel like it's got some fun, cool pieces, but it definitely also has a balance of everyday type of outfits that you can wear, and they have such beautiful dresses. Really cutesy pieces. I wrote in a post I made about them that it's really like rom-com main character type of outfits, and that maybe is not really what I chose from there, but I love the pieces I've got, so let me show you. First up is this little Abercrombie tee. It's really cute. I wouldn't even call this navy blue. It's kind of like a light blue, and I love the little lace up in the front. It's a really soft cotton stretchy material, and I love that it's got the little second logo on the bottom. This is definitely something I would have owned in middle school, but I just don't have any tees this color, so I love the little lace up detail. The next piece I got is this corduroy button. What do you even call these? Like studded corduroy jacket. It's like kind of Western, kind of 70s, kind of Y2K, and I love it so much. Now I'm looking at it in the camera, I'm like, is this an Elvis jacket? I feel feel like wearing this with trousers would be so cute, and a little pointed kitten toe heel or just a pointed flat. I love the texture, and the buttons have such a personality, but it's not like a crazy piece. It's still neutral. It's still something that I can easily wear without feeling like I'm doing way too much. This one is also mostly cotton. The last thing I got from Indigo is this Polo Jeans Company Ralph Lauren sweater. It is in that like slinky, twilighty Y2K style, and Y2K not in a 2020 way, but Y2K in like a 2002 way. I feel like all of my sweaters were like this, with this really thin knit. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll show you the close-up so you can see, but it's so soft. It just reminds me of everything I used to wear, and I am just obsessed with it as a layering piece. So comfy. This is like my perfect airport sweater now. A while back I went to Pickwick Vintage, which is a touring vintage market or fair. It goes around to New York, LA, Chicago, San Francisco, and I actually vlogged the whole thing. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put the video here.
I love your guys' fits. Can you give me a breakdown of where everything's from?
So my scarf is from my grandma, my jacket is from Paris, pants are from Paris.
I was on the hunt to find either a pillbox hat or a little brooch, and I did get one. The shop I got it from is called Heads or Tails. This is a little pin. It's a pearl embellished daisy, and it is so freaking pretty. My dream with brooches is that I can wear them on coats. I saw someone do it once on like a bunch of them on a hoodie. Oh, I just lost my paper. Oh no, it's bent. That'll never close. Okay, we need to figure something out. But they were wearing a bunch of pins all on a hoodie, and I thought it looked so chic, so I have been collecting brooches for a little while now, and this one is just so cute. Next up is Sensitive Vintage. They used to be run out of the owner's garage. They had these really cool garage sales near Mission Dolores Park. I'm gonna put some other people's photos here because I have this whole trauma story. The first day I went there, I was meeting this girl, and we were like shooting for the first time together, and I just didn't have a phone charger. My phone died while we were shooting, I think, and then my phone erased everything I had shot that day, and then we went inside. The people behind the counter let me charge my phone there, but I had to give it over to them, so I was just shopping for a while. Then we took some photos, and my phone died again, and I think I was like simultaneously dying battery, running out of storage, and I just lost all the photos from the entire day. And then I had to get home without my phone, which was stressing me out. Like if anything happened to me, that would just be the end. But I did get a cute coat, so there's that. Recently, they did open their first store location, which is so cute as well. They've got really cute heels and accessories there as well. I feel like their specialty is really cool leather jackets. The brand is called Utility Deluxe, and it's this really cool like military band style jacket. I love the tiny puff on the shoulders and the big button details. Very much my style. I can definitely tell this is gonna be a staple in my wardrobe. This also feels a little like 2080. You can't call 2008 Y2K, but it's like Twilight vibes. I just wanna be Twilight vibes. That's my whole life goal. That was the inspiration for my entire wedding. I just wanna be a Twilight girl in peace. This jacket is from Alfani, which I believe is a Macy's brand. I'm obsessed with the zipper situation in the front and the little pockets. It has a really structured look without being like a skinny jacket, so I love that. And it's the perfect tan I feel like I can wear with a lot of things in my wardrobe. The next store that opened up recently in San Francisco is With Love Vintage. They're on Haight Street, and I saw them on TikTok and was immediately excited about the decor they had going on. They have this really cute 90s vibey nook, and it actually kind of has similar aura to what I want my living room to look like. They have a lot of really girly kind of skimpy pieces, I would say, if you've got a little Mamma Mia vibe going on, if you have a festival or just looking for cute vacation outfits. They've got really fun sparkly things, but for me it's definitely not things I would wear every single day. I did end up getting this leather jacket from there, and I'm obsessed with the slim fit. This jacket is from a brand called Attention. I've been wanting a slimmer leather jacket for a very long time, and I feel like it's hard to find the perfect fit, but they had so many, it felt like I had a lot of options, and I love this one. It's got these foldy arms, and I can't tell which way you're supposed to fold them, but I do really like folding them down. You cannot go wrong with a black leather jacket, but I feel like I burnt myself out with like the 2016 version of that, and I love how this one looks. And that's everything I've gotten so far vintage shopping here in SF. If you guys have recommendations of other places you love, I really want to go back to Wasteland. I went there once and I got a bunch of stuff, but then I don't know, I did this crazy impulsive thing. I was so excited to see pieces. I got them, they did not actually fit, so user error. I really want to go back there. I want to go to one of the second streets here as well, and I don't know, we'll see. If there's other stores you guys recommend, please let me know. I really want to check them out. There's so many adorable curated vintage stores in San Francisco, and I am trying to do another video of touring around, trying to go to as many as possible, so once that is up, I will be sure to share that with you guys. I'm also sharing a bunch of those stores as I go on Instagram and TikTok, and doing a series of vintage stores that you need to know about. So if you want to find those, you can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at Hersey, and I'll see you guys. Bye!